Hello, welcomes back everyone. Wolf here with even more Star Wars The Old Republic, playing as Hask, my Sith warrior. And where we last left off, we just had a fairly short video, where we got to know our companions that little bit more. And we are now on our way to target a Jedi Knight, or a Jedi Master, Zerender, who was snuck onto the world of Hoth, for one reason or another. I'm guessing he was searching for something in a place mentioned known as the Starship Graveyard. Either way, we'll get ourselves on our way and see what's there. See what we can learn. So we're heading over to the distant Outer Rim once again. Few life forms can survive on the ice planet Hoth. Between sub-zero surface temperatures, shearing winds and frequent whiteouts, the environment should be considered extremely hostile even to properly outfitted individuals. Mechanical equipment and communications technology are prone to freeze and malfunction as well, making any minor setback potentially lethal. During the war between the Republic and Empire, the Hoth system was the site of a major fleet battle. This resulted in a large number of starships falling into Hoth's gravity well and crashing onto the planet's surface. These derelict ships have become the base of operations for a large group of pirates, as well as a center of dispute between Republic and Imperial forces. Right. I think there's a few things we could mention there to expand upon the Codex entry, but we'll see what the situation is once we land on the world itself, and once we get out to explore and have a look at the world map. Once again, we don't have our own dedicated spaceports. Both players of the Republic and the Empire are here at the same time, and we each have our own orbital station to dock our starships, and then we'll take a shuttle down to the main base of our faction. So, let's get ourselves underway.
My lord, I am docked at the space station above Hoth.
Very good. Now that Admiral Monk and the War Trust have fallen to your might, all that remains is Jedi Knight Zerender. Zerender has dedicated himself to the Republic like no other. He's led our enemies to many cunning victories. Not only is he a symbol of inspiration for the Republic, he's been a thorn in my side for a long time.
Do you know what he's trying to achieve here?
The Chiss trader you spared confirmed Zerender's presence, and has since informed me that the Jedi is seeking a secret superweapon. I can uncover no information about this weapon, only that it was lost in the wreckage of one of the crashed starships from the war.
Maybe we can use the Republic's toy against them.
Perhaps. If Zerender wants it, it must be very powerful. His death is the goal. But if the weapon can be salvaged, all the better. Your contact on the surface is Commander Lanklin. He's been tracking Zerender and should be ready to meet you at the Imperial base. The commander occasionally bites off more than he can chew, but he's been warned that this mission cannot afford anything less than perfection. Zerender is the last of your targets. Report to me when you know the nature of the superweapon he seeks. Get this right, apprentice.
Hoth. Back in the day, I managed to escape assignment here. It chills my bones just to be in orbit above this frigid planet.
Yeah, you should leave me on the ship. I think I'm fighting off a cold.
Forget those cowards, my lord. A little snow won't stop me. I'm ready for action.
I too would gladly accompany you on this mission, my lord. I wish to see all the galaxy has to offer.
Okay, so Quinn and Ved are begging off going down to this icy world. Understandable.
Welcome back, Master. I've just completed a new meal plan for your culinary pleasure.
If we're gonna... I mean, Pierce is probably... Well, I would guess that his suit was somewhat thermoregulated, but then again, it's probably... Well, special ops armor, maybe. Whereas normal Imperial troop armor is probably just mass-produced. If I want to take Jaisa, though, I definitely will have to change her attire. Do I have something appropriate? It doesn't matter what class. There's something that might actually look somewhat warm. Trying to recall what I used last time. Know that I'll come across it again. Oh, you got the Arctic Scouts armor. Maybe. Or the Hoth. Is that a full set? It is. Interesting. Yeah, why not? There you go. I mean, I could dye it. Jaisa. Don't say I never give you anything. So Darth Baras was mentioning something about this Commander Lanklin sometimes biting off more than he can chew. Why do we always get the troublesome officers to give us our information?
Later.
I'm here.
Once again, the light side is growing stronger. Oh. Hello there.
Welcome to the Adama space station, my lord. I'm Ensign Rail. I gather this visit is because you'll be traveling through to the surface of Hoth.
That's the intent.
I'll be scanning you so I can customize your cold weather equipment. Then I'll arrange your briefing. There we are. As you're on the VIP list, Lieutenant Halpern will brief you. He's in the theater. Good day.
I guess they're wanting to borrow us for whatever Imperial campaign may be going on.
Attention, a lord is present. At ease. Let's get this started. Ostensibly, the conflict on Hoth is over salvage from a battle that happened above the planet. In reality, it is our trap for the Republic.
So, the salvage is worthless? Or is it just too hard to get to?
A bit of each. There is a fairly major pirate force that holds much of what the Republic wishes to recover. The Imperial plan is not to gain ground, but rather to make the battle as costly as possible to the Republic. We want our forces small and mobile, and while the Republic keeps chasing victory, we bleed them dry of personnel and equipment.
The strategy seems sound. How will it change what I do?
It means we will rely heavily on small unit groups, such as yourself, to cause damage and withdraw. Pitched battles are lost battles.
My lord, forgive the interruption. I brought your cold weather equipment.
We were just finishing, Ensign.
This should keep your core body temperature up. When you're ready, Report to a pilot in the shuttle bay for transport to the planet.
Colonel Vanis at Dorn Base will be waiting for you. Good luck down there.
Okay. We know who we need to report to, this Colonel Vanis. And yeah, this equipment will boost our elemental resistance by 10% for 1 hour. It's actually a stim that stacks with others. Well, here we are.
The planet awaits, my lord. Commander Triton will want to meet with you.
My briefing said I was to meet a Colonel Vanis.
I don't know anything about that. Commander Triton's the one listed as in charge now. I'm sure he can fill you in on the story. I need to de-ice the shuttle here.
Oh. Well, we just took the flight here and already we have to report to someone of a much lower rank. Delightful. Let's pull out our map here of Dorn Base. Looks like our contact, Commander Lanklin, is just beyond the cantina there. Any interesting vendors? We have a specialty goods vendor over here.
Here's what I got. Look quick if you want.
Okay, various earpieces.
Bring your creds back anytime.
Your advice boils down to doing nothing, and that I cannot do.
Sir, I respect your bravery, but if you see this through personally, you will be dead. And whose leadership will we have then? My lord, we're glad you've arrived. May I introduce Commander Triton, and myself, a humble captain, corps name Udrus.
Lieutenant Halpin sent word you would be coming, and we've never had greater need of you.
Colonel Vanis, the commander of this base, is missing. We fear he's dead, along with all the most experienced men from this base.
Bring me up to speed.
The Colonel went out to investigate evidence of a possible spy probe near the Ice Lake. He was under heavy guard.
We received a distress call. It was obvious he found trouble.
Scout 1 to Dorn Base. Heavy casualties. Taking heavy casualties. We're under attack. We can't see the...
What on this world could take out an armed group of officers?
Besides the Republic, there are Wampers, pirates. Mostly aliens unafraid of the Empire.
But we can't simply cower in our base when the mission is to damage and exhaust the Republic.
And our men can't do it. Commander, this visit is a gift to us from fate.
10 enemies or 10,000. I stand ready to strike them down.
The first priority is to find Colonel Vanis, dead or alive. After that, feel free to wreak as much vengeance as you like. Our best case scenario is that Colonel Vanis's communications tipped off the Republic, and he's gone quiet.
But if I were out in that cold, I'd have called for a rescue. If you can find the Colonel, everyone on this base is in your debt.
Okay. So, situation here on Hoth. The Empire has a somewhat alliance with the Chiss Ascendancy, and since the Chiss have some interesting tactics they wish to share, especially on how to basically draw out and bleed an enemy's forces, the Empire has asked for the Chiss's assistance on this world. In retaliation to that fact, the Republic have a group of I wouldn't say natives, because I don't believe they're natives to this world. A group of aliens known as the Tals, which specialized in guerrilla warfare. And they are either teaching the Republic or lending their aid to the Republic here in dealing with the Empire. So, we have a couple of heroic... Oh, we have our heroic mission terminal here. I suppose before we get out, there's 2 exits to Dorn base. We need to take the elevators. Before we head out of the base, let's meet our contact here and see what he has to say for himself.
Your money's always good here.
Huh. Set of armor from the Hailstorm Brotherhood, who we'll learn about later on.
Come again?
I seek Commander Lanklin.
My lord, I am Ensign Slint, Commander Lanklin's second-in-command. You've arrived sooner than expected. The commander is in the field, tracking Jedi Zerender, but has failed to report in. His tracer beacon hasn't moved for quite some time.
Did he transmit any information for me?
No, my lord. Transmissions on Hoth are sketchy and hard to make secure. This planet is a pitfall of hazards. There's a massive Republic presence, and all manner of power-hungry alien pirates. Our forces are stretched thin. A rescue party for Commander Lanklin would take several days to put together.
I cannot afford delays. You and Lanklin are taxing my patience.
Apologies, my lord. I believe the commander was successfully tracking the target. I'm not sure what went wrong. Here is the location indicated by the tracer beacon. It's in hostile territory. There are rumors of a heavily defended pirate stronghold in that sector. It will be hard to get in.
The tougher, the better.
I hope you are successful, my lord. The pirates hate the Empire. If Commander Lanklin has fallen into their clutches, I hate to think what's happened.
Great. So not only are we missing the good colonel, but now the commander we were meant to be contacting has gone and got himself lost in the snow as well. Absolutely delightful. Ah, we are here on the PvP instance. That's absolutely fine by me. There's actually another player, another Imperial player, I should say. A level 61 mercenary.
I sense a lot of apathy and disgruntlement. The morale of Imperial forces here is as low as the temperature.
Sounds about right.
You won't find a better bargain. Come back anytime.
So the good commander, we need to find information from the Jedi Zerenders down here to the south, but Colonel Varen's information is just to the east. This is the area known as the Icefall Plains, of course. And when we pull back, we have started here. Let's get ready for those tauntauns. We're starting in the southwestern corner, while as players on the Republic will start in the White Rock Wastes. They have a road travelling from west to east along the northern route through the world, as we are following a similar path from west to east along a southern path. But we'll both be going through High Mount Ridge, the Glacial Fissure, and then finally meeting together in the Starship Graveyard. To be fair, there are reasons why we may cross over and encounter one another's path while doing our quests in all three of the later regions. And it is possible that a player of the Republic could be here in Icefall Plains. The only reason they'd probably be over here is maybe because of a heroic mission, or if they're hunting for players to fight. So we have a side mission here as well.
Nothing but a bunch of namby-pamby cowards on this frozen rock. Think I like hearing my teeth chatter and knees knock, my sweat freeze and breath blind me? Not a scrap. But I got a job to do, and by gum I aim to do it.
Perhaps I could be of assistance.
Oh, sorry about that, my lord. Didn't see you. Kind of snowblind, I guess. None of those remarks were aimed at you. In fact, my mission calls for someone of your obvious capabilities. Colonel Vanis left orders to stop the Republic from tracking our deployments here. I figured out the enemy's MO, but need the firepower to squash it.
What would have to be done?
Republic scouts have set up a series of short-range relays. Need to activate one to jam their communications. Can't activate without a data card from one of the scouts. Gonna have to get one of them the old-fashioned way. You game?
Where do you suggest I begin?
Republic scouts range around the lower ruins, spying on us and disappearing. Get a data card off one of them, and then find one of their relay consoles in the outer edge. I'll be here and can jam their relays once you're done.
Okay. Seems easy enough. Some Republic forces here. We need to find... said we need to find some scouts.
You're not going to surrender, are you?
Level 72, happy days. Ooh, a new ability. Furious Power. Consumes all ability charges of Furious Power and applies stacks upon you. Each stack increases your next direct single target melee attack by 25%. Okay, so we're slowly charging up stacks of this Furious Power. So we just activate it. Any stacks we have, each hit we do from there will do 25% more damage. Fair enough. And the data relay is in here. Oh well. So where do we want to stick Furious Power being an attack buff? Okay, looks like we have it. It actually goes up to 4, which is fine. Oh, we have some of the towels here. Furry beasts. Bonus to defeat 30 of the Tal's forces within this bunker while we're trying to locate Colonel Vanis. Okay, we're descending deeper. So I'm guessing that's probably the last ability we're ever going to learn. Thinned out Tal's forces, very nice. Seems this is who we were looking for. So the good colonel got himself killed. What does that mean for the Empire's plans here on Hoth?
You're done great. Got the activation signal from the Republic data relay, and we're already jamming their comm. Thanks to you, things are getting hot round here.
Ooh. We had an offer of some armored gear previously for some of our characters. I think it might have been the gloves. Actually, it would have been rather nice actually to get a full set of a particular character's armored gear. Ah, no matter. There's plenty of customizable armor we could always pick up for our companions. Let's give Commander Triton the bad news.
See anything you like? Come again?
I found Colonel Vanis. He was dead, murdered by Republic Tals.
Tals. That would make sense. Cold adapted, Republic aligned. I've not killed their kind before. What about you, Commander?
What? Yes, of course.
The base awaits your orders, Commander.
We are having deep morale issues in the forward outpost. I must show them that we can triumph without Colonel Vanis. Now is the time for reprisals. These chittering animals will not get away with this. I want 10 of the Republic to suffer for every one of ours dead. I want every last Tolls wiped out, their heads on sticks out in the frost.
If it were that easy, you'd have done it already.
We have the proper intelligence. Now we need a plan of action. A covert action is advisable, or we'll end up wiping out one group and causing the rest to go into hiding. I have data arrays we could install in their communications link. If we did that, we could locate and estimate their numbers before we hit them.
They weren't carrying handheld comms. They've probably got way stations. I can bug those.
This sounds plausible. As much as I hate to admit it, Udris is usually right about these things.
Commander! Come in, Commander!
Go ahead, Scout 5.
We found a nest of Tolls on the ice lake. Too many to engage. Transmitting coordinates now.
Our luck is changing. If we can get those arrays into whatever they're using for communications, we'll soon know what we need.
When you're done, report to the forward outpost. It's closer to the lake, and the men there can see your success in person.
Okay. We did actually see a quick travel node where the forward base here in the plains happens to be. So we'll get back onto the planet's surface and plan our route. It's probably a good idea, probably a good direction, and to locate Commander Lankin. Yeah, so the Tals are out on the ice. Our forward base is actually just here. Suppose you should deal with the Tals and then maybe find a command on the way back. I think I may be misremembering, but maybe there is a way down into this region. I think there's a few cliffs involved. You find a lot of compounds are kind of buried into the ice cliffs. Oh, yeah, you see where our forward outpost is. a lot of hostile native wildlife here.
Had to be with me for that.
We have a bonus to deal with 15 of the towels. Ooh. A law object. Keeping warm. Do's and don'ts. Don't mind me, just bugging your communications. Ooh, setting tiles on fire. Yes, please.
You're not going to surrender, are you? There is no death, only the force.
And this group of tiles is not part of the bonus mission. Punch me in the face. In this day and age with blasters, lightsabers, turbo lasers, holy shit. You just punched me in the okay. Bold strategy, didn't really pay off. So we need to go report at the forward outpost of our success. Wondering if I head down this way it'll get me to where I need to be to find a good commander. The ensign we were speaking to did warn us that there was a nearby pirate base of operations. Why the commander would have got himself caught up with pirates when he was tracking a Jedi Knight, I don't know. Unfortunately, by the looks of things, his tracers leading to the Whitemore Pirates base of operations here. The Whitemore Pirates being one of the larger groups of pirate organizations found on Hoth right now.
My lord, is that you? I heard the sounds of battle outside and grew hopeful.
Rise to your feet, Commander. You're freed.
Sorry for this trouble, but truth is, my capture gives us great insight into the enemy. Jedi Zerander is a crafty adversary. I thought I was tracking him and his men when I found myself led into a pirate ambush. It seems he had the Republic's elite Tal's commandos lure me off his trail. The Tals are unmatched trackers, highly cunning.
So, you know nothing of Zerander's mission or destination?
Well, I suppose practically speaking, that is the case. I can tell you this. If Zerander's been given command of the Tals, this weapon he's after must be supremely important. I know where the Tals' headquarters is located. Maybe you can force one of them to confess what Zerander's after.
Tell me more about the Tals.
They're strong, stealthy, and lethal. Oversized, white, hairy beasts that thrive in the cold. They practically disappear in the snow, so you don't know they're there until they've attacked. I wish you luck against them.
Luck is for the weak.
Far be it from me to disagree. I hope this lead makes up for my blunder. I'll rendezvous with you at the outpost in the next sector, and we can update Lord Baras.
So, the commander was useless to us. That's unfortunate. We already guessed that the super weapon that a Jedi Knight may be looking for is super important. Ah. And the Tal's commando cave is quite deep within High Mount Ridge. Fair enough. Let's get ourselves to our forward bunker. So we just kind of travel along this way to get ourselves to the White Moor compound.
Good to hear from you. We've been receiving the feed from the data arrays, and what we've learned is quite interesting. We had assumed there were one, perhaps two groups of Tals out there. We found 6. Had we attacked earlier, we would have gotten one group and the other 5 would have gone to ground.
Now that we've tracked them, it is time to exterminate them.
Commander Triton and I believe we have the answer.
The good part is we know how many Tals there are, and the bad part is we don't have enough forces to hit all 6 groups at once. We have devised a plan to put the Tals in position for a killing blow. Their supplies, weapons, medical equipment, and the high-calorie food they require, all of it is stored in one central location. They may be adapted to the cold, but without their supplies, they wouldn't last a week. So we will destroy their cache.
Tell me more of this.
We want them to panic and launch an all-out, last-ditch attack on us, and we'll be waiting. If I were them, and suddenly without food, I would raid this base. So we will amplify our defenses here and spring the trap shut. Unfortunately, getting at their supplies may be difficult. They are in a series of ice caves overrun by Wampers.
That sounds like a pretty unforgiving security system.
Wampers can be fooled. A combination of synthetic pheromones and body language could make them think a Tals is part of their pack. All the more reason to bring back their equipment. We could learn much from the Tals.
The last thing you'd want to do in a Wampa cave is wear yourself down.
You'd be surprised how much I can carry.
Daring, my lord. I hope you're making the right call. Take anything of theirs that gives them aid or comfort. Make them come crawling. Let them know who the masters of this miserable world are.
Okay, seems simple enough. Got a storage box here containing a vibro knife. Alright, so we're going back to the ice lake. and into a Wampa cave that is containing all of the Tal's supplies. Find the Tal's food, medical supplies, and their ordnance. At the same time, we have 20 Tals and Wampa to defeat as part of the bonus. After we've dealt with all of the members of Plan Zero, we probably should take ourselves to SWTOR and celebrate a little. Complete. Looks like this may be the ordnance we're looking for.
I'm ready for you.
I'll be taking this, thank you. Come on. Throwing your lightsaber once just isn't enough. Throw it a second time. These are the medical supplies. There's the food here as well. Yes, it is. Perfect. No, they want us to go report to Commander Triton again. Does that mean... Oh no, they want us to go back to the forward bunker. So with all their supplies gone, the Tals may get desperate and now attack Dorn base, or maybe the forward outpost at the very least. And the Imperials, in planning for that, have beefed up their defences.
Here, let it not be said that carrying such a load through Wampas is impossible.
Yes, my lord. You'll be pleased to know that we have kept up our end of the plan.
The base is prepared for war. We have security fields, sensors, anti-personnel guns. We'll obliterate any Tals that dares approach.
Commander! Commander! There's reports of a Tals attack.
Excellent. What wing are they headed for?
No wing, sir. They're at the power station. They're overrunning the guards. They brought bombs.
These Tals have no fear. Even when their army is at its last breath, they want to take us down with them.
If they kill the power station, we'll have no heat. We'll have to evacuate, or we won't last past nightfall.
I will be there soon.
I'll call for reinforcements from a Damus orbital. They should be able to land within the hour. Just get to that power station, and quickly.
Ah. And the Tals have decided to go for the all-or-nothing approach. Or I suppose the you kill me, I kill you approach. Hello. What's a Twi'lek doing here? A Twi'lek smuggler, of all things.
O kakiza spida perupa, kadwa shiniko higa danulia. Ni at ambumpa poshura mokili moklanki. Buka kampak nijit, tonka yiliska chanaga.
I'm glad I'm not you.
Ni chopachawa. Chikos pa inikudad ijigliska chanagawa. Kabanotase makipuna, malituta odmishka.
I agree to your terms.
O pagthra wanawaga mi bunawa duetwipe.
Lovely.
Buka kampak nijit, tonka yiliska chanaga.
So it seems somehow the Empire doesn't have enough power converters to keep their own outpost running. They've had to rely on smugglers to bring more through. That's just embarrassing. Not only that, now that the smugglers are veiled, our entire plan here is in jeopardy. Great. The power converters are close to the actual power plant itself. I suppose that's one boon of this entire situation. We were already on our way to that destination. Bloody hell. Broken Imperial droid. Seems to be packing a lot of firepower, yet it was still destroyed. We have a bonus to beat 15 Tals outside. power converters. Okay, so they don't just contain one converter per crate. Oh. Sometimes they actually do. That's not ideal. So where is Dar? Okay, Dar is back actually in Dorn base. Okay. For now though, let's try and prevent the demolition of our power plant here. One explosive dealt with. Killed a man or Tal so badly he died standing up.
There is no death, only the Force.
Ah. Lovely. So, do you want to talk or do you want to fight? I have a guess that.
I don't listen to anyone who plants bombs in my power station.
I was gonna say, you said our champion. Oh! Nice timing as always. I'm hoping you clear the rest of the towels upstairs, which is why you're late.
Lieutenant Dorn reporting in, my lord. Our company is on the ground and we have secured the perimeter.
Tell me you cut off their retreat.
Absolutely, my lord. We assessed the situation and countered it. Good to see this place still standing. We'll finish up here. If you return to Dorn Base, Commander Triton will no doubt want to congratulate you in person.
Excellent. Okay, let's head back to... Might as well head back to the Cantina level.
Chobad I kafstuan dile jihulo kuta. Che chopa kuma ni umpi put malia bedwana ni bobo. Kabano tase makipuna, mali tuta odmishka.
See anything you like? Come again? Come again?
With us being over level 70, we're actually starting to get some higher tier... Yeah, because we're only wearing level 60 item modifications. We can get up to level 70, I believe, and then from then on, level 75 item mods you normally need to purchase with tech fragments, or buy the armor at least, that contains the level 75 modifications. Or, you could always grab them from doing flashpoints at level 75. We'll have a look at that situation at some point, no doubt, in the future. For now, though, let's report our success.
And you say the Sith held off the entire Toll's force single-handed?
It sounds incredible, to be sure, but here, I'll let you talk directly. My lord, we cannot express our gratitude. May I introduce Moff Braynor, overseer of the Hoth system, among others.
You honor me.
If not for you, Dorn Base would have been lost, and all the outposts that depend on it. It is for that reason I ask you your opinion. Would you say Commander Triton or just Captain Udris was more instrumental in the base's defense?
Captain Udris's advice formed most of our key strategies. We relied on him heavily.
That is as I expected. Very well. Captain Udris, you are now Colonel Udris. I am putting the base's welfare in your hands until further notice.
I don't believe I've heard of a Chiss ranking so high before.
It is unprecedented, but Captain Udris is well known for his skill and judgment.
Sir, if I might ask, do you think the enlisted men will have a problem taking orders from Colonel Udrus?
You mean, will they refuse orders from a Chiss? They will at first. Then they will be made examples.
You could demonstrate your commitment by helping win the men over.
That is an excellent idea. I will begin immediately. Thank you, Moff-Brainer. Colonel Udrus.
That will be all.
Well, that went better than expected.
I suppose we should be happy we don't have pirate problems here.
He's referring to another security failure. Captain Revar at Leth Outpost lost a reactor substation to the Whitemore pirates. We have asked much of you, but Captain Revar has not, and his soldiers desperately need relief at the Leth Outpost. If you have the time, look in on them.
Our time here at Dorn Base has come to an end. HS has got a substantial promotion from Captain to Colonel. And we have been asked to go onwards to High Mount Ridge and to Leth Outpost. What we should probably do is get ourselves over to the forward bunker once again. What we'll do is we'll take a small break, and then when we come back, we'll be traveling on a road, so to speak. It's not like, I was going to say a main road, but a lot of the roads here on Hoth are just, like, they look well travelled due to the various supply convoys. But we'll be travelling deeper and further east through Hoth, and we'll find this Leth Outpost and see what the situation is. It sounds like we're going to be dealing more with the Whitemore pirates. Either way, thank you all for joining me once more. Here with some more Star Wars The Old Republic. As always, feel free to leave a comment if you so wish, and hopefully I'll see you for even more next time. Until then though, take care. Bye bye now.